Welcome to episode 10 of Pocket Pod Animal Crossing, a podcast where we three friends, we're just three best friends, having a good time. Anyway, we
talking about what?
chatter on and on about nothing and all things Animal Crossing Pocket Camp.
Oh, okay. I was super confused.
We do this every week.
That's all good. I knew
What?
I knew where you were going.
I was waiting to find out what we talk about.
Oh, nothing and everything.
Nothing and everything about Animal Crossing.
Well, my name's Leash, and I'll be your host this week. Sarah's
hi.
waving at me. As always, I have my pocket. I wrote me pocket. As always, I have me pocket camp player.
Please do this character voice more often.
As always, I have me pocket camp player. Rawr.
Arr.
Rawr. Who may
Hi.
or may not also respond to the name Sarah in real life.
Who's that?
Who's that girl? Anyway, and also we have, I know
What's
why
her
I put
face?
me. I also have with me
Oh.
a Pocket Camp player named JoeyBoey,
Oh, hi.
known to most as Joelle in real life.
It's true.
Yep.
That is accurate.
That's accurate. Statement agreed.
All right, now that we get all our gigglies out of the way.
Never.
But did we, though?
No.
Never.
Never.
Partly.
Let's do a big old polar bear plunge into Correction Creek.
Oh my gosh, it's cold enough again.
I mean, yesterday it wasn't a polar bear plunge.
Yesterday was
would have been
summery.
just a nice dip in the summer.
I know. Oh, so nice.
we have the weirdest
We had
weather.
lunch outside.
79 degrees yesterday.
It's perky.
Super crazy.
At 8 o'clock, at like this time of night, it was 79 degrees last
It was
night.
insane. It was amazing. Amazingly insane.
Not for me. I
Wonder
want
if my
winter
bees
to
were
last
happy.
As long as possible. Your bees. Well, I had things grow in my real home garden.
Oh, good.
Because it was hot out for the last couple of days.
Wow.
ta-da.
They're all confused.
And they're going to
Yeah.
die really quickly, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Maybe. Hopefully they'll pull through.
Welp. Do you guys have any corrections?
I have a whole list of
Oh my gosh,
Okay.
go for it.
Go for it.
Yeah. Whoop, whoop.
So, for the first one, it's just a follow-up, not a correction. Leash's advice was awesome.
Yes.
Oh, we're talking
agreed.
about
For the
Brave
Brave
Tower.
Tower.
I can't remember the name of the game for my life. I just call it the game.
We can call it the game.
Yeah.
We know
And,
what
and
you're
all
game
I
in the
wrote
game.
here is Leash's advice was awesome because I now have I've already gotten probably about 2,500 caps. I've traded in about 1,000.
Wow, that's amazing.
I have all 3 T-shirts. Wow. I did 2 or 3 steel trades because I was really low on steel for a while. Now I've got too much steel. So
So, in that case, can you tell us how much resources you get?
yeah. So it's 75 caps. You get 10 steel.
Okay.
So it's not terrible if you have extra caps lying around. It doesn't suck. And if you get good at the game, it doesn't take that long to get to 75.
Yay.
All it takes is a 50 and a 30.
Right? Oh, come on. Those little... Those
I refuse to accidentally find out if there was some mistake and now to the 250 is equal to more than 1 essence.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trusting that what you found is staying because I don't want
blurst.
to accidentally click
It was
on
the
this
worst
and
of
find it.
times. It was the blurst of times.
It's terrible. And I'm so low on essences and I'm getting desperate and I was like, should I trade in 250 for 1? Nope.
Well, I think somebody mentioned, I can't remember who it was, but I was like, what if you're 1 away? It might be worth it.
It could be.
Yes, and you
but-
have caps.
and
yes,
you have
caps
caps
aplenty.
to burn.
Right.
But right now I'm working my way. I want that sweet sign. That's all. I
Oh,
want.
it does
Yeah.
look very cool.
It's 5,000. I'm not.
Life goals.
I'm not going for the 10,000. I'm never gonna bother.
You will.
No,
Believe
you'll do
in
it.
yourself.
Yes. Well, I've seen that Leash has quite
I'm so
a
close.
few.
I have 8,900 caps.
Oh my goodness.
So close.
It's just been so hard to get.
I don't
into
have
your
any more friend
power.
pouties.
Right.
Which that'll be a topic later.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about that.
So okay, so we'll move on to the next correction I wrote here. I literally just wrote here, the limit does not exist.
Oh,
You
that's
get
so
my
great.
reference.
Yes.
What
That's a Mean Girls.
The limit
reference.
does not exist.
Oh.
The limit does not exist.
But there is no limit because last time I said there was a 25 limit. Is that what we're talking about? The powder.
Yes. Oh, to the friend pouties.
the friend powder.
Yes.
Yeah.
The limit does not exist. Although we will talk more about friend pouties and my frustration with them.
Was there another thing where I said the limit does not exist? I feel like I
Possibly.
said it in relation to something else the other day, but it's not.
I
coming
commented on our little screenshots. Is butter a carb?
Yes.
I wanted to confirm that there's still just one friend powder when you
Yes.
multiple
Sad.
waterings, because we
Correct.
weren't sure last time if that had changed.
Well, because we thought,
Still,
wouldn't it be great if
they
that
were
was
more
a thing?
generous,
Right.
But they have definitely stabilized
Excuse
the
me.
3 kudos for 15.
Yes, and I don't
That's-
mind that actually.
That's a really
because
nice
it's way
return.
less than the 10 that you had to do for 8 friend pouties
Yes.
before.
10 was not worth it.
That was
Yeah.
a lot of visits.
Terrible.
That was a lot.
Lame.
I also, there's this very tiny clarification, but I said something about a brick mailbox last time.
Oh,
and what I meant was
I knew what you
Ketchup's
meant.
brick oven.
When you said brick mailbox, I didn't catch it in person, but when I was listening to it, I was like, oh, I know what you mean. You're talking about the little
because
sweet
it's
pizza
the
oven.
shape of a mailbox, and I
Yes, it
hadn't
is.
built it yet, so I didn't check out its name.
Aw.
But it's a little brick oven, and I actually have that in as a very important focal point of my camp now, and I now have a little brick oven.
It's fantastic.
Yummy. Little pizzeria.
It's
Oh, yeah,
what did I call it? It's a brick oven, pizza place, and
Piano
bar.
Yes.
because I
Dueling
accidentally
piano
built
bar.
2 10,000.
I think it
bell
needs a name.
pianos.
We need to name it.
That's the
That's right.
name. It's JoeyBoey's pizza, brick oven, pizza place, and piano
Really
bar.
catchy.
There's
Just rolls off the tongue there, Joelle.
a lot of alliteration in there. It's like all kinds of P's and a B.
That's
Can't wait to see
true.
what the logo would look like.
It just goes across the entire building.
Wraps around
Yes,
a couple
right.
times.
Is it? Do you remember what was that? Michael Scott's race to end something and run good or running feels good too.
It was like something like it was like rabies? Was it rabies?
It was for
Wow.
rabies.
Oh
Yeah,
my gosh.
yeah. Thank
I
you.
don't remember that.
Oh, and then he ate all the Alfredo. Anyway.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then my final correction, and this is just an update as well. The yellow balloons are not exclusively for building materials.
I wanted to say that too. I
Oh.
put that down. I put red versus golden balloons as a
Or
note
golden
to myself.
balloons, yeah. So
Golden
what did you
balloons.
write?
The golden
about?
balloons.
That's what I wrote.
That's what you wrote.
But I noticed this week that I got normal fish and stuff in there, but
Yeah.
there's just a lot of them.
Yeah, it's just
Special.
maybe
It's
2
still
or 3
special,
or 4.
but it's not exclusively non-catchable items.
Nice.
And then I have an extra thing that I just discovered today. If your inventory is full and you click on the balloons, it'll put that stuff in your mailbox for you to get later.
Oh, that's great.
I heard about that from one of your friends, maybe.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
But I didn't know that. I didn't experience it for myself. But that's awesome.
Yeah, that happened to me today because I didn't realize I had a full inventory. And I
How
was like,
nice.
This went to your
Good
mailbox,
job.
and I said thank you.
Mailbox loot.
Very kind.
So those are all of my corrections.
Well,
and
I have
updates.
one more. It's not a correction, but it's a follow-up.
Yeah.
I wanted to know how you felt about Octavian this week.
We haven't talked.
Oh, you're just disregarding him.
I probably talked to him once because I was.
But you were very curt.
I was so low on bells. I was desperate to talk to anybody.
Oh,
Whoever would give me 100 bells, I was
Oh
like,
my God, you're a
I'll say
beggar.
hi. I was a beggar. So even Octavian, I was like, fine.
Spare change.
Now let me tell you though, I do like Octavian's floating asteroid.
right? Oh,
Big honkin'
my
fan of the
gosh.
floating asteroid.
It's great, and
So-
it rotates.
Could he win over your heart with the asteroid?
No, because I have the asteroid. I don't have him. I'm good.
You got what you needed. You got
Wow.
his sweet furniture, and it's just like, "No, I'm not gonna talk to you.
Yeah.
But he has,
All right.
isn't his
See where
special
you are.
item a UFO
There
that also
are-
floats?
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Mm.
Well, then I might have to work towards that. But you know what? I still haven't gotten the robot. I still haven't gotten the teacups. It's gonna be a while before I get to Octavian's
Okay.
stupid nonsense.
Okay, you got time.
Once I get him to level 10 or 15 outside of my camp, then maybe I'll invite him over so I can build the stupid thing and
Wow.
then kick him out again.
Really
Oh.
harsh
Yeah.
for a little octopus.
There are 70 some odd other campers that are much higher in priority to me than
Wow.
him. Even Shirley's is higher than him,
Wow.
right?
Even with their hair.
I don't have the
Lee-
same issue with
as
her hair
Lee
that you
shakes
do.
her head disapprovingly. I
That was the first thing I put on her head in my camp was a hat, cover that little mop.
Your dislike for Charlize
little hair
is
floof.
She's wearing a
hilarious.
pork pie hat in my camp because I cannot look at it.
It looks cute though.
Yes. And she's wearing like a Care-a-Lot heart shirt.
Oh, that's
she's a
perfect,
Care
'cause she's
Bear.
a bear.
Are we talking about fashion?
Oh.
Dun-dun-dun.
With that being said, let's
Do you have any corrections?
unless you have any corrections. Oh no, Sarah's perfect.
Sarah has no corrections. She's like, we are the best.
We did such a great job. I don't know you guys are talking.
You're unable to find any fault in anything we've
Nope.
done. I
well,
love
let's
it.
100%.
kind of like stumble into that segue and go into Fashion Falls. I wish there was a song for Fashion Falls.
Fashion, style.
Different songs.
Fashion fall.
I was doing the I'm too sexy for my shirt, and you were doing a totally different song.
I was just doing whatever. Oh, that's probably better.
It's great. I liked it.
But I couldn't get the tune because you were singing something else. So whatever I did didn't sound like anything.
No,
sounded
it
great.
was good. It was all impromptu and perfect. Mm-hmm. Okay, what are you guys wearing?
Well, actually, before we talk about what we're wearing, I did write down fashion fails on my list.
Oh,
No way.
okay.
What's the fashion fail?
Because that wig is so goddamn ugly.
Oh my gosh. It's a disappointment.
I never once put it on my head.
Either. I didn't.
I was like, oh, I got this now. Yay.
I put it on and I was like, it was so ugly. I'm sure it looked like a nymph or something. I don't know what it was.
Well, the style of the cut, it was, I think you shared it. It was a photograph that a child had their hair cut this way when they were like 7.
It's a girl from
And
the
it's
80s
perfect.
bowl cut. It's the perfect 80s bowl cut for a woman.
And it's very cute in real life.
It's like Mary Lou Retton hair or something.
Yes. It's adorable, but in Animal Crossing,
But it's blue and it has I mean,
Like
it has
weird
the little
gems.
gem in it, and it's just everyone looked like little wood nymphs. It was so stupid.
I wonder if it's kind of even more off-putting because everyone's stuck with it being blue.
Yeah.
And we were treated to that lovely like color changing wig.
Yes.
Frankly, I don't know that I would have liked that in any other color because that is some
I would have
very...
tried it, though. I would have entertained it in my
Yeah.
own color hair.
Yes. Give it a
Yeah.
chance.
The blue is so off-putting.
Yeah, it was rough.
I like blue, but I'm not at all interested in this wig, and I feel like it's just not for me.
Can I put a
Not for
hat
me.
on top of it?
Oh, there we go.
As I do with all hair that I do not like in the game.
That's right. Treat it with a hat.
But yeah, so I called that fashion fails. in my
I
notes.
think that was perfect. Fashion fail indeed. Blue wig, not a winner.
Is that your only fail?
That's the only thing I wrote down for fashion fall fails.
Wonderful. Well, on that note, what's not failing is our outfits.
Yeah.
What you wearing, Joelle?
I am wearing the adorable check shirt from Dottie.
I want that one.
I've been wearing it for about 3 days.
Oh, yes.
I
Probably
haven't
smells
changed.
great.
I threw that on, well, because I'm wearing, like, the Dottie shirt, I figured I'd wear some black and white with it.
Oh.
So I threw on the
Aw,
pleather
precious.
pants.
Yay.
And then I think the sneakers are something. I don't remember what shoes I'm wearing, honestly. And then I'm wearing the hipster glasses.
Nice.
The retro hipster glasses.
Very
Always a good
nice,
choice.
very nice.
I wish they were, like, black frames, like black glasses, like...
Oh, yeah.
Like a good
classic
square
librarian
black.
glasses.
Yeah, well, not even. I'm thinking more like Revenge of the Nerds black glasses.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
You want
And
the
maybe
piece
a little
of tape
piece
in
of
the
tape.
middle?
I was going to say,
Yes.
like a Band-Aid.
With or without the tape, I'm fine. But
Both.
I want to see that shape like
That'd
that.
be great.
It's a good classic glasses
I like
shape.
it.
Good call. Well, if you want to know what I'm wearing, I'm also wearing the pleather pants. I got them like 2 days ago, and I was so excited. I was like, "These are adorable!" And has
like
the little
them.
wallet chain.
Yes.
Oh, I love
It would
that.
go really well with, what's his name's leather vest.
Little
Ooh, Eugene's
Yes.
vest.
Yes, it
Interesting.
would. That'd be really adorable.
Yeah.
But anyway, pleather pants, wearing the purple sneakers and the gothic wig.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
I remember seeing you today.
And I'm
Very
wearing-
cute.
Well, thank you. And I've got the black tulip
Yep.
shirt because I traded in for some of those bad boys that I've been keeping forever. So I was like, might as well use them.
Yep.
It's cute. It's pretty fun.
Love it.
I just remember what shoes I'm wearing. I'm wearing the, like, they're sort of purpley blue that match perfectly to Dottie's shirt.
Oh,
they're
they're
like
like
sneakers or...
They're not the
like
dotted ones, are they?
loafers. They're like slip-ons. They're
Oh,
slip-ons with the
okay.
white stripe on them. So you're
yeah,
talking
it's down the middle. I'm
Yep.
gonna look it up
Vertical
while
stripe.
we're talking.
Nice.
But yes.
I know what you're talking about. Willis.
They are... Oh, shit, it's not here.
We'll never know.
Must be in a different category. Oh, sneakers. They're under sneakers.
Under
They're
sneakers.
called blue sneakers.
It's in the catalog.
Oh, you're looking at the catalog.
They're technically
I
the
gotcha.
blue sneakers.
Oh,
Yes.
that's what I
But
was
the
very
color
confused.
matches Dottie's
Yes.
shirt,
Perfect to
which
her
is
shirt.
odd because I thought her shirt was purple.
Yes, it's more of like a dark periwinkle,
Yeah.
if I had to name it. It's more
Purple.
purpley.
It's more blue purple than purple
yes.
blue.
Correct.
Blurple.
And I originally tried to match it all with like different purple things, and none of it was working. I had the purple
pinky
knit
purple.
cap, I had the purple
No.
sneakers, and I was like stupid.
I feel ya.
What are you wearing, Leash?
Well, you guys just got the new pleather stuff and
Yes.
cool new stuff, and I finally got the little snow long sleeve shirt, the
Oh,
blue
yes,
one.
I saw you wearing
Camouflage.
that today.
Oh my god! I feel like I was like the last person on earth to get that in my
I already had two.
shop. Yeah, I had not seen it at all. It's like where? Wait, I thought it was like part of a challenge. I thought it was part of the ice snow challenge, and it just like wasn't in my crafting thing. I was like, why can't I have this?
Oh.
But no,
Yay.
Now I have
Yay,
it. I've been wearing it for 3
snowshoes.
days.
It's
Just like
adorable.
me and Dottie's outfit
Yep.
I've been wearing for 3 days.
I don't remember what pants I'm wearing.
Some
I
pants.
think you're wearing jeans.
Probably jeans.
You
I
had
don't-
a screenshot
I'm wearing
of
my
it.
little white and black bow tie shoes
Oh, 'cause they're
again
so
I mean, when do you take those off?
because I
though, really?
can't stop.
They're great.
You do you.
And I'm wearing the tortoiseshell glasses
Nice. Those are
with
sweet.
it. And I changed my
Retro.
hair a couple weeks ago. I'm wearing a bun.
Oh,
now.
nice. It's fun.
I liked it.
I
I wanted
noticed
to
that. and
switch
that
it
was
up.
cute. You're wearing
keep it fresh.
the jeans with like the
Worn? Are they worn?
worn jeans. Yeah.
Yeah. Not the
The
acid
bun,
wash?
the bun is super cute. Yeah,
Oh,
not the
thanks.
acid wash. It doesn't have the cuff at the bottom.
Yeah. Cool.
Glad we got that figured out.
That was some good fashion, guys. Classy.
Should we
fashion.
talk about what some of our animals are wearing, or is that
Oh,
just
yeah, we can
too
totally
much
talk
to
about
talk about?
No, we can
Oh.
talk about that if you've
So
got some new stuffs.
I don't think I have anything specific. I did. I got an NTNDO or whatever.
Oh
it is,
yeah, it's a
t-shirt
t-shirt
from the
It's like a ringer
marketplace.
tee. Yeah.
And I threw that on Hopkins with the
Oh,
colorful
cute.
hat, and he looked so cute with the tiny little hat just popping out between his ears.
I saw you had like a lovely animated GIF that Hat and Hopkins jumping, and the hat is so perfect on him. It's really great.
Yeah,
It's great.
the bouncy cake.
Bouncy Castle.
Oh, so good.
And I learned this week when you put on the Mario hat, when you put it on, it plays the Mario theme.
I need to do it with the sound on because I've
Do-do-do,
never done it, so I
do-do-do.
didn't know.
Mhm.
That's so great.
See, I don't need to listen with the sound on. I can just
I
make the
know.
sound myself every time I put it
That's
on
true.
there.
You could also
Great.
You just know it's happening, so
Same thing. Perfect.
totally the same.
As you guys know, I do not turn the sound on when I play the game.
It's okay. You got to play it the way it's fun for you. And sometimes sound is a little bit overwhelming. But
Sarah,
man.
you had some feedback on men's clothing that you wanted to share.
Oh yes, because
Ooh.
Tim heard about our plight of wanting some more men's clothes.
Is Mr. Tim a listener of our
He's
podcast?
he's listened to some of it in my car, so he has heard. Although
Under
I think he
duress.
must have listened a bit beyond because I don't think we had gotten to that part, so I was going to ask him about. So I thought that was
He
great.
got hooked.
Yeah, that's right. Tim is a listener.
So we don't know who's listening,
Little taste.
but we know our
Oh,
loved
snap.
ones are listening.
That's
Aw.
right. Yay! But
Jack Spot listens,
yes. So
but really just for producing purposes.
well, that's okay. Hey, he's still hearing us. That's
At this point, I think Nick follows our Facebook page, and
nice.
that's it.
Oh well, hey, that's
It's
something.
like, that's nice.
But either way, we were asking for more. Well, I really want more boy-friendly clothes
Yeah.
options because I like men's fashion and I would like
Yeah,
wear it
I
for
would
my
wear it
character.
too.
Yeah, right. Come
Yeah.
on, I'm not. It's also selfish that I want it. So
Gender neutral.
it's right. It's for everybody. But either way, so Tim's suggestions were an outdoor / lumberjack set.
I love it.
Which I thought would be great.
I would be so into
Super
that.
adorable. And some other like genres, like including
Like the
city-
Brawny Man.
like the brawny man because it's like the dark check plaid
Yeah.
and then some
I
like
love it.
rough
Maybe a
denim.
vest.
Oh my gosh,
with
that'd be
it.
great. Oh, a green puffer vest.
Puffer vest
oh,
on top
yeah.
of like
Like
the Brawny Man.
like a hunting
checker.
vest and like a
That'd be
and,
great.
and a plaid.
Oh my gosh.
lumberjack.
Can we get the ear flap hat?
Oh yes, that'd be great.
Ear
Can
flap
you
hat.
picture
Ear flap hat.
the
Ear
ear
flap
flap
hat.
hat on some
Oh
of the
my
animals?
gosh. Oh no. Oh no. And it would be shrunk down so awkwardly on some of them. And it would
It would
just be like
on the top of their head, between
Oh
the
my
bear's
gosh.
ears.
Oh yes. This is something
Yes.
that needs to happen.
Hey Nintendo, we know you're
We
listening.
really
please.
need the ear flap
please
hat.
give us an ear
Really
flap
need
hat.
it with the little
Ear
brim.
flap hat.
part.
What is that? Like a bomber hat? What is that called?
No.
I looked it up the other day because I really
Is it
wanted my
just
daughter
like
to
a
have one.
hunting cap?
I don't remember what it's called. Correction corner.
Yes, future
You're looking
correction.
for one for like for a 6-month-old? Is that?
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah, I was.
So precious.
That sounds
I have one
adorable.
for my 2-year-old.
Yeah.
So why
It's
not?
his fun fuzzy hat.
I guess you could
Oh
wait
my
for her to
gosh.
grow into that one.
Fantastic. Oh man. I do love the idea of the flappy hat though. That'd be so great.
Yes. What else?
Oh, so like more genres like the city fashion, so city wear, like elegant LC clothing that you would wear, just which kind of blends into
Fancy man.
minimalist
Fancy man dark.
fashion, which is more streamlined. It's like
Yeah.
kind of lovely. And he also did mention street fashion, which our hipster and our hip animal friends would
Our hip-
absolutely love.
yeah.
Depends what he means by street fashion.
Oh well, for I think he's
Because
being-
I'm currently no, I'm not. I didn't go dark. I'm just currently picturing our hipster friends or pop hip
yes
friends
pop
and
hip
they're
friends
just
and their
bright
Oh, you're not
colored
like
Oh, yes.
pretty woman.
mixed match.
Pretty woman.
I did not mean pretty woman.
Oh,
Pretty woman.
that's a whole other direction.
That's a different type
Little
of street
torn
fashion.
fishnet
for
stockings.
men's fashion, so not quite so much.
Oh,
But
torn fishnets would be nice though.
yeah, that'd be cool.
I would take those.
Mesh clothing in general would be kind of a fun
Yeah.
category.
mesh crop top.
Oh no, that'd be so cool.
Oh man,
really
that'd be
delightful.
awesome.
You could also like
Your little belly button showing. Oh, that would probably be your undershirt, right? 'Cause
Oh.
that's
Is it too? Ooh, scandalous.
I know.
Belly buttons. It's crazy. Oh man.
I mean, the animals don't wear pants. I think we're fine.
That's true. They don't have any pants.
They're all Donald ducking it out there.
It's totally fine. They're very comfortable. They're free to be themselves.
What else we got?
Oh, we also got athletic gear, which we really don't
Yes.
have much of.
Yeah.
I think we just have like the orange jumpsuit is all I
yeah,
can
and
think
then
of.
like the snow.
The green, the striped top that Charlize
Yes.
has, I think.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, it would be great to have more track suits,
More track
or
suits.
or just like athletic thing, like athletic
More-
shorts,
more
or
sneakers,
shorts in
too.
general, and
What about? I mean, this isn't menswear, but leggings would be like just straight up leggings that you could wear,
Oh,
like
yeah.
yoga pants.
rather than
Yes.
leggings under a skirt.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's true. Like,
Like
just like
yoga pants.
pattern
Or
pants.
like skinny jeans, or
Yeah.
These are all worth. I like them. These are all great suggestions.
Capris.
Capris. Yes. Clam diggers. Going back to the old one, which is the same thing. Yeah. And also K-pop clothing, which is just
What is
about
that?
like- oh, well, that's... we'll
I mean,
have
I
to
know what
treat you
K-pop
to-
is,
yes.
but I don't
From
know
what,
what
from what I can tell, it's
clothing is.
shiny.
Lots of shiny stuff, a lot of crazy, like, fabric accents that just are ridiculous. I kind of almost think, maybe I was thinking of, like, Final Fantasy character clothing.
Okay.
Kind of a way that's kind of, sounds
So
kind of
like
similar.
dark with a flash, or shiny with a flash of color,
Or, yes,
or pop of color.
Yeah, it'd be just something eye-catching and cool. Something that looks great in a music video.
You know, it would be a really good outfit.
What's that?
Jareth from the Labyrinth.
With a codpiece.
I would like yes that, but also like you could get the hand juggling glass spheres, but also like the big poofy wig.
Oh man, the big poofy wig would be
That would
the
be
jam.
amazing.
That would be
That
great.
would be pretty cool. I would love to see more wigs,
Yes.
Oh yeah.
especially
Yes.
if they're gonna
Good
give
wigs.
us wigs. Give us some wigs that are effing cool,
Yes.
not like mushroom head looking.
Yeah.
wigs.
That was such a strange thing. Although I gotta say, that is something that's not from another Animal Crossing game, so it's unique to this one, which is kind of cool.
This whole theme was just super not my thing.
It was very like interesting, and I like the
didn't-
sci-fi crystal element.
I guess, but I didn't actually end up liking any of the things.
I liked the
Like,
crystals.
The
I
misters
appreciated-
are kind of funny. The perfume, whatever the things
Oh yeah,
are.
they are funny.
The what was?
Like the little mister things.
The little
Mist.
perfume.
Oh,
or
yeah,
air
yeah.
fresheners.
I have to say I didn't put any of that stuff out at all.
I have it all
But
in
I
my
did
RV
enjoy
right now.
the fact that it was like a very low key event.
It was chill.
It was
That's
a very
true.
chill.
I finished it in like a day and a half.
Yeah.
That's true. It was a small
appreciate
assortment.
it.
That's a good point.
And also I had 400 of those crystals and I sold them all and I got money.
Yay! Learned the secret.
We moved on from fashion. Do
I
you still
know
have any more
we got a
fashions?
little
I
carried
think I'm
away
really fashion. No,
after
I'm good.
K-pop.
I mean, we just have a lot of cute animal clothes.
Yeah.
That's always a delight.
Do we want to talk about birthdays?
Ooh, because there were a couple birthdays or are
Can we do our theme song?
Yeah.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na.
You say it's your birthday. It's my birthday too, yeah. Whose birthday is it? Whose birthday is it?
Well, we
Is
talked
that our
about it
theme song?
last
Did I
week,
do it right?
but Sprinkles had a birthday on Tuesday.
Yes.
Happy
Sure did.
birthday,
It
little
burped.
Popped
Sprinkles.
up on my counter and I was like, oh, hey.
Oh, sweet
I
Sprinkles.
just learned that I could add it to my normal calendar, so I didn't have to be in the pocket.
yeah.
I had it pop up on my phone.
So
yeah.
much more helpful.
Yeah.
Wow.
And today is Avery's birthday.
Yay.
Happy birthday, old
Avery.
man Grumpus,
Oh,
Avery.
he's great.
I
He's
know,
little
he's
Grumperstons.
still wearing my artist hat. It's really cute.
Oh.
And Rosie will have a birthday on next Tuesday.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Coming up.
Yep.
Coming up, guys.
So happy birthday,
Happy birthday,
Burps.
friends.
friends.
Oh,
Who
enjoy
don't
it.
acknowledge
love
their own
ya.
birthday in the game, except if you
No.
look at their profile and go, hey, that's today's date. Super
right.
great.
Cool.
job.
We did nothing with this.
Oh.
It'd be nice if you could send them something.
Yeah.
Or just something. If Animal Crossing just had like that one
Other than
character said something.
like, why is it there?
Like,
Otherwise,
thanks
like,
for
why
talking
does it
to-
need to happen?
Or like maybe they show up more in the cycle on their birthday. You know, I don't know.
Something. It could even just be
Well,
like.
there's
31st.
really be nice to have a cake,
Yes.
a little slice of cake.
Yeah,
That'd be
that'd be
sweet.
perfect.
Love it.
Adorable.
All right. Well, I guess now
Future
it's time
options.
for Dream Sweet, where you sweet dream.
The tune gets less catchy every time.
Dream sweet, where you sweetly dream. Well, here we
Yes.
are, guys. We're here.
It's time. Let's flash back or forward. What do we want?
Well, Sarah, did you?
Oh.
I left this open for you.
Oh, well, I know it's something we've like hinted at before, that there's like owl characters in the Animal Crossing.
Owl.
Yes, so there's like non-player characters that are our friends, and they're very adorable. And I have visual aids for those of us who are in the studio.
There's an owl.
Yes, we have an owl. We have Blathers.
Blathers.
Oh,
Oh,
Blathers.
Blathers.
Is a dapper little owl.
Where does one buy this adorable? Is this from Amiibo?
These are little Nintendo collectibles
produced
that
collectible.
Also can be interactive with some games.
This one's wearing a bow. On
yes,
her
that's
head.
Celeste. They're brother and sister, and they are the cutest. They're
both wearing Argo.
Wait, I have a question.
Yeah.
I always thought Blathers was like an old man.
I guess, I mean,
Maybe he has the old man grumpus
he does.
personality.
He does seem kind of like.
That's what he says, like all the time. Oh, let's see how. Chuff, 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 chuff.
Maybe he's.
Doesn't he do chuff, chuff, chuff?
Chuff,
He goes chuff, 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 chuff.
If he gets
did,
introduced into
didn't
this
he?
game, he'll probably talk
It's
like
quite
the other
possible.
animals.
It's quite possible that's the sound he made. I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure it was CHOFF.
Chuff, 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 chuff.
CHOFF.
Chuff, chuff, chuff.
Chuff, chuff, chuff,
So
chuff, chuff.
cute. Is there a plushie of Celeste? Is that her name, Celeste?
Celeste.
She's so cute.
And
Isn't
I
she
always thought
precious?
Celeste was like little. Like I don't think I ever picked up that they were siblings.
You sure that's not like granddaughter situation?
I don't. You know what? Now that we're questioning it, maybe. I think they're siblings, but
Okay,
who even
so
knows?
here's a different question.
Yes.
Based on what we learned about Lyle and
I know.
Lottie, are they even both owls?
They looks like an owl. He's a cat. No, just kidding. They're both owls. They're both. They've got to be owls, but they're.
I mean, they
adorable.
look like owls. I don't know how you
Yes.
can mess with me on that one.
They're sweet. But
They're definitely
They're
both
super
owls.
cute.
yeah, there's prey shows. But yeah, anyway, so Blathers is the runner of the museum, so you would
Okay.
bring your donations of insects and
Fossils.
bugs. Yes, fossils and.
Oh, I miss fossils.
Nice.
I know fossils were great fun.
Is that why people want to turn their market box into museums? Because there used to be a museum?
Yes, because that's
Maybe.
such a big part of Animal Crossing.
But the fossils were fun, Joelle, because you just wander around your little land and look for like these little broken cracks in the ground.
Yes.
And then you could dig a hole there and there'd be something in it. Ooh. And you could also bury things in there and you could plant trees.
Yes, yes, you could plant. There's
It's
all
a little
sorts of-
hazy. Sometimes
Fossils
I make
of
stuff
what?
up.
Are you finding
Oh.
dinosaurs or like?
Uh-huh.
It could be dinosaurs, and you'd have to collect multiple pieces to have the full skeleton or full
Yep.
fossil.
I'm
Skeleton.
into that. I look forward to that one day.
It's super cute.
They'll
That'd
get
be a
there.
good dream
Fun.
suite too.
They'll get
Dream
there.
Suite. That's right. That's a wishful thinking Dream Suite.
that was so much
Fossils.
fun.
Fossils were fun. That's like a great thing because it's like you're always looking, and if you already have the fossil in your museum, you can sell it, and they're worth a lot of bells.
That was like day one when we found out that there were lost items in the camp. We were all just like looking
Freaking
around
out.
everywhere.
That was so great.
Yeah, I
until
guess
we-
it's like kind of similar.
Yeah.
The way of trying to make it.
Until we discovered that they only ask once a day, and they ask at very random times of the
Yeah,
day.
there were 3 fossils a day.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh, and
right.
sometimes it'd be the gyroids, right?
Yes, the
The
gyroids
little
would be
Lloyds.
when it rained.
Yes.
The gyroids would also appear in the little cracks in the ground, so you might
like
dig up
they're like-
a fossil.
Worms or groundhogs or something.
No, I don't think it's. I don't know because I guess it was maybe the ground was softer, so it was like
Gyroids pop out.
I mean, I don't have extensive knowledge of how gyroids work.
I don't
so
actually think I know
Well,
what a
for
gyroid
real
looks like in real
gyroids,
life.
no, just-
I'm not a gyroidologist
That's a weird title.
because it's not real.
but yeah.
But actually, while we're on this topic, what on earth is a gyroid in real life? I can't. I don't know that I even know what one is.
Oh.
This is the cool. Do you want to talk about this stuff? Because this is getting into like weird things because
Oh, boy.
gyroids. It's actually a little clay sculpture. It's based off of things called haniwa, which are like Japanese. I think it's like a ceremonial kind of like vessel that you can use to like either a place where there was like someone had died or like a burial ground.
Okay.
That might not be correct.
Some sort of sacred marker.
Yeah,
or
kind of
something?
like some sort of like a token of a life that was like whether it was I don't know if it's like a marker necessarily, but it's strange. It's related to its death in a weird way you wouldn't think would be in a video game.
Weird.
So,
But here we are.
And here we are. We
And
would
here
dig
we
them
are
up
with
and collect them.
Floppy armed,
Yes.
side of the road, arm waving guys.
Yep.
Yes, so that's
Okay.
that's an
interesting
interesting thing.
interpretation of whatever that is.
It makes it so much more fun. But I'd say, yeah, look it up
Curious.
and find out what haniwa. It's
Let me
HAN.
Wikipedia that for myself.
Oh yeah, do it, and you can tell us all the deets because I don't remember, but I do remember thinking, oh, that's really weird that those are what they're based off because they're really fun to collect and they make fun noises. Which we don't get to collect those either. That's another
What
dream
don't we?
suite.
What?
We don't get to collect the gyroids.
Oh yeah.
Those are fun. I do like them.
Yeah. Oh no,
There's
Celeste.
the two.
I
It's really
wish
just
you
one
would
leading
step
two
back from
places.
that ledge, my friend.
She stepped right off that ledge.
jumper. She jumped.
She's
Yeah.
she's a jumper. She's okay. Though.
That's an interesting one to be quoting.
She's a jumper.
She's a jumper. I see.
She jumped off.
Oh, and for Celeste,
Celeste fell.
Celeste would manage the observatory.
Yeah.
That was
Oh
the
yeah.
upstairs in the
We
museum.
kind of glazed over that.
Yeah, but you could actually make your
And
own
you can make your own
constellations.
constellations. Mine said Swee Swee because my town was called Swee Swee.
Well, that's awesome. I have a feeling they'll never get that complicated in the game. That I'll...
No, but you know what's weird is like the opening screen, like the little circle
Yes.
logo when it's loading. It does have constellations on there
Oh.
as part of the thing. So maybe, unless it's just a
Curious?
nod
Oh my
to
gosh,
like
that'd be
Animal
so
Crossing
cool.
in general.
I'm holding out hope that it could
There's like
happen.
I'm pretty sure there's constellations on there.
There could be like a 2-year roadmap for the game.
Yeah.
Where, like at some point there's
Absolutely.
another piece
And
to the
now that
puzzle.
we can clear out the trees from our campsite, you can actually see the sky a little more.
It would be interesting if
That's true.
when there's another interactive event, if it's not a flower thing, if it's something else.
Something else. That'd be
What
cool.
else could it be? We talked about Corey last week. If it could be
That'd be
cool.
fun.
something stargazing related, or museum or something. Be very interesting. And
These are too
and we
distracting.
did discover that there's that space at the bottom where maybe they can add an extra island. So.
I know. Then we'd have 9 perfect little spots.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
It's possible. It could happen. Maybe.
I like it.
Yes. Yay.
Well, let's dream big, guys.
I'm dreaming. That was a great dream, sweet.
Dream sweet, where you sweetly dream.
Yeah, that song.
That was beautiful.
Well,
Oh.
I guess we're into another song.
Is it? What's the? What?
What's new,
Pussycat?
Pussycat?
Oh, right.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I forgot about this part.
Pussycat. That was beautiful.
So I guess we have to talk more about the crystal game.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
true.
Can we just,
Can
like,
we not?
briefly... We kind of already did.
I
It
don't
was
know
a
if
thing
there's
that
anything else to
happened.
say.
It was fun.
It was fine.
I still have a lot of crystals that I'm not looking forward to doing anything with.
I
I'll
want to trade.
just cash them out.
I want to trade everything for more of the like little crystal, just the crystals themselves, and just.
Oh, that'd be
those
nice.
around. I like the way
Yeah.
they look.
Yeah, I don't mind them. I just don't. I don't
They're
know.
not. It's not.
It's not
as
part of my
enticing as-
aesthetic.
yeah, it's very. It doesn't
It's
fit
not
the
her
rustic.
look.
Yeah.
It doesn't fit in the piano bar.
Doesn't. Nor does it fit in my dessert ice cream parlor thing.
Yeah, I have an ice
Oh,
cream
man.
parlor too.
I don't have an ice cream parlor because I don't technically have an ice cream thing yet.
Oh,
I just have the dessert.
the
case,
dessert pastry tray.
and
pastry
then I
case.
put the 2 little lamps next to it. The
ice cream
lamps.
Yes.
Yeah, I like those a
Nice.
lot.
I love those
Yeah,
too.
those lamps are great.
Yeah. And then I have my cookie rug.
The cookie rug is cute.
And then in the front I
sofa.
have my giant teddy bear having tea
Oh.
with whoever wants to sit next to him.
I love that. I
Yay.
love that every
Little
time I
tea
come
party.
into your camp, there's always like it kind of looks like he has a cult following,
Aw.
but it's adorable.
What do you mean?
He's just
Well,
hanging
because
out with
they're all
friends.
sitting on like pillows in front of him, and he's sort of the like, I don't know.
Oh, I moved him. I
Oh.
moved him. But yes, that was for story time teddy bear.
Okay, it looked like Storytime Teddy Bear was having a cult following.
Now he just sits by himself with 2 cups of tea waiting for someone to sit next to him. There's a little chair out there.
Oh, he's all ready. He's ready for company.
Precious.
Yes.
That is precious.
Fantastic.
Delightful. And then I've got my tractor on the other side with the trail
That
of
tractor.
pillows.
Can we talk about the weird reaction animals have to the tractor? Because that is
The
super
hugging?
weird.
If that's what you want to call it, yep. Mhm.
I thought it's like
Is it
I'm trying to.
humping?
I don't know. That's what it looks like to me.
Oh my gosh.
It's like it's trying to.
I had actually a similar realization with I made the street light for Angus.
oh yeah.
And so what you noticed with the tractor, where they were like sort of like walking up to it and like pressing their bodies against it.
Yeah.
The street lamp, the animal stands in front of the street lamp and like it looks as if it's about to turn the light on and off, but instead it gets a little ... like speech bubble.
Oh really?
Is it talking to the street lamp?
Is it just
Is
thinking
the
about
street
what to
lamp
do?
talking to the animal?
That's so
I
weird.
don't understand.
I don't think I've built the street. Have I built the street lamp? I don't remember.
Whose street lamp is it?
For
Angus.
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 That's it's such a.
I don't know if
peculiar
I've
thing.
done that yet.
Weird reaction.
Yeah.
Does it?
I'll have to go to your site and
Go check
Wait,
it out.
Do you have it on?
It's right.
out?
It's right next to the pianos in my piano bar.
Okay, in the pizzeria.
Yeah, in the pizzeria and piano bar.
In the crafting menu, sometimes it gives you a little like blurb about what the animal interacts, like what it does.
uh-huh.
So like I'm curious to know, what does it say that interaction is? In fact, what does it say it is for the tractor? Let's find that out right now. I'm super curious.
Well,
I'm gonna
you
check
guys
it
go
out.
look that up in the
Check it
game.
out.
This is
Check
not
it
at
out,
all
check it.
what's new Pussycat, but I'm
Well, it's
happy
new information.
Other things that might be new. I'm just gonna look through
We got
my
new
notes.
terrain, but we just
Oh,
discussed
yeah.
that.
Oh, I do have a follow-up while you guys are looking that up.
Yeah.
So last week, Leash, you had asked about whether or not it's worth, maybe it was 2 weeks ago, having a camper in your camp versus on the outside.
Yes.
And I have some like really rough numbers here based on our three of our newest friends.
Sure.
Nice.
So all 3 of these characters were released on the same day. Where there's Freya, Eugene, and Fuchsia. And Freya has spent a lot of time in my camp. Eugene has spent no time in my camp, and Fuchsia has not been invited to my camp yet. And because I was so desperate for bells, I was talking to everyone every day whenever I could. I'm already up to level 10 with Freya,
And she's in your
and
camp?
she's in my camp.
Okay.
And I'm
Okay.
at level 8 with Eugene, and I'm at level 7 with Fuchsia.
Interesting. Okay.
So it's not perfect numbers because I may or may not have talked to one more than the
Sure.
other.
Right.
That's fair.
But I think I have like the few interactions I have with Freya are more productive than talking to Eugene and doing chores
Gotcha.
for him overall.
And I did realize that you actually don't get essences at all until
Unless
they level up.
Yeah.
And it's only one.
And that's actually something I was playing with this week because, like I said, I'm really low on essences, and I'm trying to get something because I basically got as high as I could go with all of my different amenities, and now I'm just like waiting to regrow
Burn
my
up those
essences.
essences.
And I figured that out. I was like, oh right, they really don't give you any essences unless you level up. So
Yeah.
that's another reason to bring them into the camp because they do give you essences more on occasion.
Oh, well, okay, so here's the deal. I found the street light for Angus, which I did make, and I don't remember ever having it in my camp, so I don't know if I've done that or not. But the description of the animal reaction is, gives your guests a fun way to pass the time.
And that is also what it says for the tractor.
Well, that is useless, isn't it?
That is super useless. What I just learned is random thing for your animal to talk to or hug or hump.
It's so strange.
Like the motion that is made in front of this lamppost is not that different from the motion made next to the
the tractor.
tractor.
so
I don't know what it is.
It's a mystery. It only that hey, they're passing the time and they're having fun according to this passage.
So since this is again not new, what's new Pussycat, so maybe we
It's
just
fine.
fell into random chatter.
I mean, we don't really have much new stuff to talk, do we?
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's okay.
So can we continue to talk about lamps and discuss the lamp cult idea?
Oh, I love the lamp cults. They're so great.
That came from one of your friends, right?
I can't remember. Probably.
But
yes,
in
the-
our Facebook group,
Yes,
someone had said,
great suggestions.
"Why is this game not called Animal Crossing:
yes.
The Cult of the Lamp or Lamp of
Oh,
Lamp
yeah.
or something?" And then what is it? Animal Crossing Pocket Lamp was I think the final name.
I love
They're
it.
also great.
Because the lamp situation,
It's so
and,
great.
and this crystal,
love them.
this crystal thing has given us even more things that turn on and off.
I know. They're just like lights.
Animals just really like turning lights on and off.
And there's no electricity, so I'm not really sure how they're running these
Are
things.
they all just battery operated within each element?
It's run off
Yep.
with magic. It's fine.
Oh, magic.
magic?
If the animals can talk, there's magic in this game.
That's a fair point.
Clearly.
But yes, the lamps everywhere, and I love the interactions and how you can easily set it up to look just ridiculous.
Yeah, what one of our friends created the creepiest
Oh, yeah.
little, I don't know what to call that, a dungeon. And all the animals were together turning the crystal lamps on and
Yes.
off, and it was
it was
a
sight
hilarious,
to be seen.
hilarious and upsetting all at the same time.
Oh man,
Can we do a subsection
Yeah.
of
do it.
chatter? I guess it's all random chatter, so.
Yeah.
Well, I would like to have this section called, Hey, wait, I've got a real complaint.
Please give us your complaints, Ish.
Okay. Well, the first one's shorter than, well, I guess it was short. The first one I would like to call, Take a penny, leave a penny.
Whoa.
Oh no!
And that
Tell us more
is
about
going
this.
back to the my market box
Oh.
angriness.
Oh no! What happened, Leash?
Well, I like to stock my market. I have a lot of feelings for my market box to the point where I'm like wondering if I should even have one at this point.
Is it too stressful?
Because it upsets me.
You have it very
No.
well curated.
I do, and I spend a lot of time fishing
Oh.
and catching butterflies
So you can have them in your
to make
market
sure
box.
that there are adequate amount of varietals for other people to enjoy.
And so then sometimes a rando comes along.
Sometimes a rando comes along and completely wipes out my entire market box.
The picture you sent us this week, it was like a wash, and that person had the ugly blue wig on.
So that should have told
They
you
were in
something.
disguise. They were in disguise.
But like your market box was cleaned the F out.
I was like, do you know how long it took me to get all, like, I don't, the point of my market box is, hey, you really need a couple things?
You could
Take
always
a couple
count on
things.
Leash.
Need a penny? Take a couple. Have a penny, make sure your market box is full.
Like literally at any time, if I'm like, boy, I'm really low on yellow perch, I bet I could go to
Aw.
Leash's Peaches
Yep.
and pick up 3 or 4 yellow perch
Yep.
for exactly 200 bells.
Yep.
I know that. I trust it.
Thanks.
Yeah.
And likewise, I will only take out, like, I try to only take out a max of like 3 things, 3 items out of someone else's market box.
Keeping it
I might
low.
go shopping around multiple people's market boxes, but I won't clean out someone's market box because I think that
I've had a
that's
few
rude.
desperate days, but never more than like 5 things.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a good limit.
And well, it depends on how many things they have in their market box too, right? If they only have like a few, I'm not going to clean them out because
Right.
then I'll, I'll just-
I wonder, that's one thing I was wondering about for the crazy people, sorry people who clear out boxes. For the people who do that, do they think they're helping you? They're like, I'm just going to go to somebody's market and I'm going to buy almost all their stuff. Is that something
to
that's
give me
possible?
money because I'm
Yeah.
really hurting for that 1,200
I know,
or whatever.
seriously.
I did think about that one because I cleared someone's out because they only had 3 things left.
Oh.
And I was like, all these 3 things are useful to me. I'm just gonna buy them. They're good prices.
But that's
Done.
still only 3 things.
Yeah.
Like, they only had 3 things left. Like, that's... I think that's fine.
I would love it if people would effing buy the like single 200 bell items. I feel like those never go in my market box. And on a number of occasions,
Yeah.
everything was gone except for those 3 items.
Oh.
And so finally I just stripped them out.
Yep,
I
I've done that
took
before.
the loss.
Been like,
and now
nope.
I don't put the 200 bell things in anymore.
I always have one
Oh.
of each available.
Well, that's what I was doing. I had 1 snapper,
They're
1
around.
bass, and 1 dynastid, and no one was touching them. They bought everything around it. No one
Yeah.
touched those. So I was like, fine.
Well, I noticed
No
that
one
every,
wants 'em.
like, maybe once a week, one of them will be taken. So
Yeah.
I feel like they're useful to
helping.
someone.
Yes, that's right.
Someone
Yeah.
could use it.
I mean, I'm pretty low on dynastids, and I was like, I bet I could go to Leash's Peaches.
Yeah, except for Turkey Boy stole it today, and I think I had time to put it back in there. But I will. I have 4.
Turkey Boy, I know you're listening. Don't ever do that to me again.
What? Oh, snap.
Yep. So that was my first complaint.
Oh, yeah.
Of
Tell
the
us another
evening.
real complaint.
And then the second one was about the friend pouties and cross-pollination
Yeah.
and all the sads.
There's some
I-
glitch in the game. That's the only thing I could think of.
It seems to have gotten better the last day or so, but yeah, like 2 days ago, I sent out a request because I'm out of friend pouties and I really want to play
Break
Break
tappies.
Tapper, so I can get
Your personal
So
addiction,
close.
break tapper.
So very close. So very close.
and people cross-pollinated for me because I could see it in like the visitors section. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah, they
so-and-so
give you a log for a
cross-pollinated, and I'm like
reason.
waiting and time's wasting. And then sometimes like 3 hours later I'd get some, and then sometimes I wouldn't get it at all. Like I think Joelle, you cross-pollinated the first time and I didn't get anything.
Yeah, I gave you 26 cross-pollinations. You should have gotten 26 friend powders.
Nope.
Nothing.
Nope.
And then yesterday I gave you 33, and it took like an hour, and you finally got them.
Yep.
So it's
Yeah.
like.
But today I got
weird.
some from people who I don't know, which is really nice.
That's very nice.
Yay.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh, and my other complaint is a sub-complaint of that is, dear Nintendo, please do not snuggle the customer support way down in the more section /
They buried it.
Yeah, they buried it into
Oh.
like 12 clicks in.
Whoa.
And I couldn't
Wow.
find it. It's like other questions, and you have to scroll all the way to the bottom, and then there's a button that says customer support,
Wow.
and then you have to type in your stuff.
Oh my god.
Not cool. I had to Google for like
Yeah.
Evsies to find that.
I'm not surprised by that. Like the game doesn't make it very easy to complain.
Wow. Good grief. I've never even looked at the common questions section, and it is huge. It
Yeah.
keeps going forever.
Yeah.
Whoa. I'm still scrolling. I looked up and
Yeah.
scrolled
You know
several
what's not a
times.
common question?
What's that?
Cross-pollination with friend pouties.
Tell me where
and how it works.
Why don't I?
And where is it?
Right.
Common question: why don't I get my things?
Yeah. Like,
That's just a general question.
Where's the money, Lebowski?
Do you have any other new complaints? Hey.
No. But I have a follow-up to your market box that I wanted to share.
Follow up.
So
Follow
Turkey
it.
Boy is back in business.
Yay!
He's been listening to our casts, and he's a little delayed on the responses because he just started listening.
Going back in time.
But he has another suggestion for JoeyBoey's, and he would like to call it JoeyBoey's Swimmies and Growies.
Oh, that makes way more sense than what you texted us.
Wait, what did I text you?
I don't think you put it together with the JoeyBoey's, or unless I misread.
JoeyBoey's Swimmies and
I thought you
Growies.
just said Swimmies and Growies, and I was like, okay. But with the rhyming,
Yeah.
It's
it makes
great.
so much more sense.
Aw.
What about the crawlies? There's crawlies in my market box too.
They grow as well.
It's
Then
true.
maybe they can swim
They will try their best.
until they can't.
It's a working title, Joelle.
JoeyBoey's Swimmies and Growies.
I like
do like that. I like the rhyming. Leashes, peaches. Yeah.
Very nice.
What was yours?
Just kind of
Mine was deep discount apple bar. What are you saying? It doesn't need to rhyme. It's perfect. I love it the way it is. It's great.
Rars, bars,
See stars at Rars bars. Yar.
barns,
Yarr.
Rarns,
Arr.
Oh.
I have a fan fiction update.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness!
boy.
Tell us your update. Tell us the
We need to have an
update.
actual fan fiction section. I'm gonna write that down for
Fan
next time.
This is
fiction.
like
Yes.
it's like part conspiracy theory, part fan fiction section. So I don't.
Why
have
not both?
I have a few. They're not conspiracy theories as well, but some theories.
Yes.
We'll get there. But fan fiction. So last week I was not concerned. I was surprised to learn that Carrie was a single mom.
Yes.
Who was still looking for love, even though she was carrying a Joey in her pocket. So first I learned by reading her profile that the Joey she carries around is actually a girl, not a boy. And that's fine. It's just because it's called Joey. And even though I'm Joey, I assumed it was a boy. How dare I? That is a girl.
Maybe her name's Joelle.
Oh. Carrie and Joey. No, Carrie and Joey sounds better. Carrie and Joelle.
JoeyBoey.
What?
Wouldn't it be crazy if you could jump into her kangaroo
Have I been the weird, like, creepy parallel kangaroo this whole time?
I think I might need to put that, like, just make that. Just
Please do.
put Joelle and Carrie's
My character,
kangaroo.
not
Yes.
me. Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, JoeyBoey. Clarify. That would be so creepy.
So fucking creepy.
Joelle.
So, but anyway, after marveling
God.
over the news about Carrie,
Yes.
the very next day, or maybe 2 days later, I wandered to the side of my camp and I found Carrie flirting up a storm with Mr. Birthday Boy himself, Avery.
Oh, my
Whoa.
goodness.
There were little flirting flowers and hearts all over their faces, and they had the
wow.
little pink orange glow behind them, and it kept going back and forth, and it
Could
was
this
super
be
precious.
love? Could this be love?
And you know what? I thought that. I was like, wow, this is special. Maybe there's something. And then the next day,
Uh-oh.
Carrie
Uh-oh.
was up in the treehouse, and she's like trying to read a book.
Uh-oh.
And she was like, until a loudmouth bird starts squawking, and I have to start a chapter all over again.
Oh.
So apparently Avery got a little too
Unless it
close
was
for comfort.
Apollo.
Okay. But she did call a single bird a loudmouth bird, so we're saying that it's just one bird in particular. Mm-hmm. She's not calling all birds loudmouths.
Not all birds.
Maybe she's just having a bad day.
Okay.
Maybe he forgot.
I mean, that
to
happens in
give her-
relationships, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
There's
some
ups and downs.
tumultuous times.
Sure.
Okay, so all hope is not lost for
No.
Carrie and
No,
Avery.
I'll
Okay,
keep an
chance.
eye out.
Okay.
There's a chance.
Do we think Avery will be a good father to the because she has more than one child? I learned in that profile.
What?
Yeah, the screenshot said her children,
Oh, wow.
including the newborn that's
Well,
in her tummy.
Yeah, that's fair.
Whoa.
So she's one that carries around with her all the time.
And this is a good segue because I learned a lot by reading the profiles this
Oh.
week, and I saved a whole folder of screenshots.
Oh my goodness! So tell us
So-
more about what are some notable profiles. Tell us about our character
All
friends.
right.
I don't even
We
know.
could do a profile of the day.
That'd
a
be
profile
great.
of the week.
Unless I'm going to spoil them all with the list I have right now.
Well, just give us a couple.
Okay, so first off, the first thing I learned was that Chrissy and Francine are sisters.
Yes, I think you told us that. That's
So
really great.
if you read both of their profiles,
Oh,
it says
goodness.
something about like not falling in her sister's shadow and trying to keep her sister in line. And I was like, wait a second. So they actually are evil sisters or whatever. Bizarro world.
They're both evil.
Evil twins. They're both evil. You decide who's the more
There's
evil
no
one.
good one.
Oh.
So it says, rowdy little Chrissy tends to be under her big sister's thumb. She's learned by now how to wriggle free to find someone to spoil her.
Aw.
That sounds about right.
That does sound accurate.
And then, nope, that's Pietro. I don't know that I took a screenshot of Francine. I think I just read it and went, oh no, here she is. Francine keeps her sister on a tight leash, which is odd given how apathetic she is about her own behavior. Maybe that shows how much she cares.
Oh.
No.
Some
It shows
twisted
how much
words.
of B she is.
She's a controlling person.
So here's Carrie. Carrie does her best to instill in her children the value
children.
of independence. Her daughter can already read, write, and do her makeup all by herself. So maybe that's a different daughter. Maybe that's not the one in the
Yeah.
pouch.
We don't know.
Because,
Yeah.
it does say children.
And who
It's
is
true.
her daughter? If she has...
Is there
And
another
could do
kangaroo
makeup all
doll?
by herself. Is her daughter Rosie?
Oh.
Rosie does have a makeup box. As we've learned in Animal Crossing, they may not be the same species to be related.
Yeah.
This is
Could be
fascinating.
Rosie. What does Rosie say?
I don't think I have a screenshot
Her
of Rosie.
mom is a
tuned.
kangaroo. It's so weird.
Ever since her time in the pouch.
Here, I'm going to read Pietro because his was just darling.
Oh, yeah. What is his?
Some people think Pietro's unique look is charming, ... But most are just creeped out by his whole deal.
Oh.
No.
It's funny because it's true.
He's quite charming, but he really
Pietro.
creeps people out.
Oh.
Silly. Is Pietro French? Italian?
I think it's Italian. I think it's
Pietro sounds...
Pietro?
Oh.
Well, I think it's because I think of the Pietà, which
It
is
could be both.
it's a
Yeah.
style of statue. But that's why I thought it was Italian, but I'm not sure. I really don't know. I feel like sad clowns seem Italian
Yeah.
as well, right?
Sad, quiet clowns.
Yeah, something
Yeah.
about that seems right.
And so the last one I want to read, if I have it, you know what? I didn't take a screenshot of this, but I did learn something about Hopkins.
Yes.
Oh, tell us
But he's
about
a-
Do
Hopkins.
you know that Hopkins is full of
hot
air?
Yes, because he's got the thing on the back of his head.
Hopkins is a balloon?
Yes.
I was
It's a
wondering.
little disturbing.
I've been wondering this whole time why Hopkins looked like a weird robot or something. And then in his profile it says that he's full of hot air.
Oh.
And I was like, wait a second.
Which doesn't make sense because wouldn't he be
Floating all the time. And I saw him very carefully controlling his jumping when he was in the bouncy castle.
He definitely has gravity on his side.
So he concerned me a little bit.
Oh,
He's-
yeah.
It is a little disturbing the first time he turned around and you saw
He's
the
like,
thing
what
on the
is that
back of
little-
his
that's
head.
little-
I forget
air
what that is.
nozzle.
And also Octavian has like a bandage on the
Yeah,
back
he
of
does.
his head.
He's a rough and tumble guy, though.
Is that the story with him?
I think so.
Yeah.
He's a grump.
So those are the
What
things
is it? I wonder
learned.
what. Oh, next week maybe we could do Stitches because I'd like to
Yeah,
hear about
you
his.
know, I didn't read all
his
of them. I
stitches.
did a handful. So,
So
yeah,
next week we can have a little
Stitches on
section.
Yeah, I like it.
that's perfect.
Oh, I like discussing these little animal
And then the
traits.
last observation I had this week, because I rarely talk to Rattle, but I finally talked to him this week because I've literally
You're so
talked to
brave.
every animal I could.
Oh, good
I'm
job.
so brave.
So
So
brave.
first
so
off,
brave.
what we
So
learned
brave.
is if you want to change his clothing, you can't take his mask off.
Right, that's
His mask
permanent
is part
mask.
of him.
Permanent mask.
Bummed me out.
Interesting.
Which is different from June's flower. When you put a hat on June, the flower goes away.
Huh.
Oh.
Fun
So
facts.
It's weird that
The
that
more
mouth
you know.
thing is thing. But what I did learn about Rattle, no, this is not what I learned. What I observed about Rattle,
Yes.
is that because his catchphrase is "Ach,"
Yes.
is he always about to sneeze and
Yes.
just never sneezes?
Yes.
The poor guy.
That's why he's wearing a mask.
But he's always mid sneeze, like he can't finish it. It sounds so
so
painful.
unfulfilling.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So I actually found myself feeling a little bad for creepy Rattle. He's still creepy. I can't.
He is a little
I
creepy.
can't.
Yeah.
I agree.
A little
So those are all of my
creepy guy.
animal observations for the week.
I liked it.
Well, I did an epic fail of not coming up with a closing question this week. Oh, thank you.
Sarah, do you have one?
Collaboration. No, please go.
As I feel like you may have had a few last week. And you
No.
did.
No, I got to share them last week.
Oh,
Oh boy. Good.
you guys are gonna like this one because it's about a certain character I don't like.
Which one?
Let's find out.
Octavian?
Yeah,
Okay.
this is a very interesting
Good
question.
guess. I win.
How or where is Octavian storing all of that paper? He is a water creature, and he gives you paper. Where is he storing all the paper?
Well,
In his beak.
That's just, he's like,
Yeah, he eats
stuffs it inside. So he can still go to his watery home, although we never really see him go in the water.
It's true. Does he have a satchel?
Maybe he has a discreet hip, like one of those money belts, and he just uses it to fold up all
Fanny
the
pack?
Oh, yes, a fanny
You know
pack.
what I learned?
I want a fanny pack in the game.
I heard the word fanny is an inappropriate word.
That's correct, in the UK.
Australia.
Oh, in the UK as well.
too. It's a very different part of the.
And you are not to
undercarriage of
call
the
it a
anatomy.
fanny pack there.
That's
You
a
are
bum bag.
not.
Bum
Yeah.
bag.
It's a bum bag.
Yeah. So for our British,
Our international listeners, you might be more familiar with bum bag.
we are not saying naughty things.
I'm sure they're
We are
well
not talking
aware.
about the other side of the underside.
Yeah. Yeah.
Too
I just
funny.
learned that like last week.
Oh,
That's,
nice.
Yeah,
That's a fun
it's a curse
like I
word
kept
in
saying fanny
my
pack.
British curse words coloring book.
Oh,
There's
wow.
a lot of fun uses of the word fanny in that one.
What if the person's name is Fanny?
Like Fanny Price or
Fanny Mae?
Fannie Mae. Everyone's favorite
Sure.
Fanny.
the British woman Fanny Mae.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
I guess there aren't British fannies. I mean, there are.
Well, I'm glad that my final question has turned into us talking about
Yay!
inappropriate uses of the name Fanny.
I appreciate your inquiry about.
You know what else I didn't do?
No.
Is I didn't do a thank you list.
That's okay.
Thanking our sponsors. Because I'm a big old forgot
No, you're
person.
fine. You're okay.
So
You can
I'll
just thank the regular
I'll just wing it.
regular crew.
Yeah, just
Okay.
You don't have to do.
Well, do you guys have a song? Do you
Oh,
want to
wow.
close
No.
out?
I don't think I have a song. I will do. Do you know?
Well, on
Yes,
that
I
note,
do.
I think I'm going to start. I'd like to thank our sponsors, who I don't know who they are. We're going to thank Inspector Gadget and the cat from Inspector Gadget
And Penny.
and the bad guy who you only see his arm and he talks like this. I'll get you next time, Gadget. And of course, we'd like to thank our sound engineer and producer, Jack Whiteblank of Monkey Cat Studios. Thanks, everyone. See you next time. Pocket Pod.